3 tips that you can use right now to be able to last longer, increase the amount of time that you last in the bedroom. If that sounds good to you, then stick here for these 3 tips. First up, if this video is helpful, in the bottom right hand corner, you will see a button that says subscribe. Click on that button so that you can get the latest videos and tools as I share them. Okay, so what are these 3 tips? Well, the first one is not going into sex with a fear state. Not going into sex with a fear state. This is really important. Let me explain why. Often when we experience performance anxiety or erection problems, we have this voice in our head that's like, what if it happens again? What if I can't get hard? What if I can't satisfy them? And what we do is we push ourselves. We try and force ourselves into the situation thinking, I've got to do it. And when we go into sex carrying that backpack of fear or anxiety of what if it goes wrong, this is a sure way to not last very long. All right, because our body is not in a relaxed state. And when that happens, we're either going to not be able to get hard or we're going to come very quickly because we're just so on edge. So that's the first one, is if this fear state is there when we go into sex, that's a signal to back off. Okay, it's not the right time. And I'll be explaining at the end of this video what to do about that, because you may have already tried watching videos, trying different techniques. So I'll be explaining shortly how to get to the bottom of that and get it sorted. The second thing is to take time to build it up, right? We can rush into sex, again, especially with performance anxiety, because it's more of a like, I just need to get this over and done with. I need to just prove that I can still do it. We're trying to prove something. And what that means is that we skip the whole building things up, taking our time, focusing on other things like touch, cuddling, kissing, massaging. You know, these things, taking time to build up to sex or intimacy, any form of intimacy, that gets our body in a relaxed state. We're not going from 0 to 100 straight away. Whereas when we try and prove and push and test ourselves, we are forcing our body into a 0 to 100. So by taking more time than usual and starting with, you know, the winks, the looks, the flirting, this type of thing is really important to feel more relaxed. And then the final thing, the third tip, is taking pauses throughout sexual intimacy. Okay, this does not have to be what we see in porn of let's just get straight to it. Right? It doesn't need to be that in the moment. So having some sex, whether that's oral sex or full sex, and then stopping for a bit, feeling each other's bodies, you know, changing the position or just getting close again and gradually building up. So imagine like we're going 2 steps up, 1 step down, 2 steps up, 1 step down. So it's like gradually, inch by inch, building it up rather than just trying to go straight for the climax immediately, right? Because doing that, of course, we're lasting longer by doing that because we're spreading things out over more of a period of time and it's more enjoyable as well. I get we don't always have sex in that context, right? Sometimes we do want to just do it quickly and that's okay. But making sure we're balancing it with building it up, stepping back a bit, pausing, building it up, pausing a bit. So those are the 3 tips. Now, if you feel like I've already tried many different things, I'm still experiencing performance anxiety in the bedroom and I'm going into it with this fear state, if you can relate to that, then I'd like you to take something that I've called the bedroom test. This is a test that will show you in seconds what are the main performance anxiety blockers in the bedroom and how to get to the bottom of them to get this sorted. So if that sounds good to you, this will take less than 2 minutes to complete. Head below into the comments, you'll see the link to the bedroom test. Click on that link, it will take you straight to the page where you access the test. And you will see there that within seconds, you'll get to understanding what are these performance anxiety blockers and how we get them sorted. So it's time to do this. Head below to that link and I will see you at the bedroom test.